We're tokenized. Our experiences are tokenized. Our bodies are tokenized. Our existences are tokenized. And what that looks like is people just like, oh, this is a really interesting experience. We want to capitalize on it. We think it's going to be really interesting because it's in right now. You know, hey, let's get a huge production company and produce this film, but we want to make that money. We want to bank. So then let's actually hire somebody who has a big name. Scarlett Johansson. Let's get Scarlett Johansson and have her play a trans man. Let's have her play an Asian person. But I mean, like, also I appreciate the ways in which, you know, she actually took accountability for how problematic that was and actually turned down the role that she was going to play as a trans person. Shout out to that one. But also, like, I think it's really problematic how, you know, queer people, our experiences, our narratives, and our existences are tokenized. And it's just really problematic. I'm not okay with it. We already don't get jobs, you know, especially when we're black. And when we're
components
trans,
in there.
you know, like, especially when we're trans,
boxes.
especially when we're black trans women. You know, so like I think it's really important for black trans women to be raised up in spaces, to be listed as number one, to be brought up. Because I mean, anywhere black trans women rise, anyone that shares the intersection of queerness, transness, or whatever it is, whether they're white or not, benefits. So I think like that's really important, and I think it's not being done enough. That's why I appreciate shows like Pose happening, and that's why I appreciate somebody as gay as Ryan Murphy coming through. He is gay, he is white and powerful, and has access into Hollywood like nobody else does. And he came in and he brought our blackness in front of their faces, and he said, "Get into this blackness right here." And
then you ended up like an IMG model.
I did, yeah. This opened up doors for me.
That is the mother of all agencies.
IMG has never represented a black trans model before. And I'm really proud to fill in that space, but I'm also really light skinned. So
you still keep it real.
There's also the privilege of like me being considered first and before everyone else who's also black. And like how I have a kind of like a problem with that. And also the way like, you know, I mean like proximity to whiteness, or like the lighter you are, the more consumable we seem to be.
And
you know,
black community, Hispanic community, that's always
to the majority, because that's what the majority is, right? So like proximity to cisness brings you to the forefront. So I think like it's really important that people interrogate the things that make them more comfortable consuming and digesting people who are more in proximity to cisness and are more in proximity to whiteness.
They can dissect that more.
Dissect that more.
Why they like a certain thing.
While depending on the gig, or like, I mean, maybe not. I've turned down jobs that I felt like weren't respecting me as a black trans person. Definitely, and have you know put white cis actors above me in crediting. You know, like I've turned down jobs that have tried to do that, because there were movies. There was a movie that wanted to capitalize on ballroom culture, and I felt like I should have been credited number one, not the white cis hetero character that you brought in and made the main character and the story. So I passed it on, and you know, we gave the opportunity to another black trans woman, and I appreciate, you know, that happening. But I also think about how problematic that is. But I also think about how like black trans women who are darker than me and not as cis-assumed as me don't get to be in the public limelight, don't get to be acting in spaces, and don't get to participate in narratives and film and television that aren't just about transness or queerness.
More like mainstream roles and topics.
And you know, I hear like a lot of trans people saying we want to play cis roles. And I think the language that we actually mean is that not that we want to play cis roles, we don't want to be y'all. We want to be trans. We want to be trans, and we want to be gender variant, and we want to be gender non-conforming. But we want our roles to not be about our private parts. We want it to be not about ostracization all the time. We want it to be about life that isn't just about us being marginalized because we're queer or we're trans. And I think that's what's missing. People who are writing our stories can't imagine us in stories without it being about our transness, because that's all people see when they see us. So I think that's a really important thing. And then also, is this a black media channel?
So we are one of the leading LGBTQ magazines. Yeah,
Word. Well, I appreciate you hosting it.
They brought me on because they said they needed more of this in it, because they have
They need more black people.
They needed a bit more
Come
color.
on now, instinct, using their instincts
So they
now.
brought me up in the house. So but so I appreciate that completely. And thank you so
They
much.
don't let instinct fall short now.
Oh,
There you go.
Get some chocolate out of here.
But also like that's another point. Where the black media at? And I think like for queer and black, for black and brown people, like I've seen Variety, I've seen Hollywood Reporter, I've seen all of these incredible.
They only came here to capture the bigger names. There were like a lot of GLAAD recipient awards.
I
for
spoke to
brands,
them.
And they didn't really.
I'm trans.
Right.
I spoke to them. The thing is that these are not black brand organizations, am I right? They're not black media. And I think I want to see more black media in these spaces, because black trans women are dying in black communities.
Like Essence.
Black trans women, Essence, Ebony, black trans women are dying in black communities. In our communities, we're dying at home. We're dying walking outside. We're dying in our cars. We're dying going to the grocery store. We're getting beat up. Did you see the video that went?
I just saw the
We're getting
yesterday.
kicked around and beat up by our brothers. That when they get shot by police, we're in the front lines. Like, hey, stop killing black people. That's me. We need black media in these spaces capturing queer identity and queer culture also, because when they're not invited, when our media isn't invited into the conversation, it never reaches home, right? And that's why it's really important for black media to be here. But I appreciate.
Well, we're here.
I was like this. Wait, I was like.
We got a little chocolate.
hey,
We're all the way over here.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you.
Can we get a span of the outfit?
Can get what you need.
Look at this fabulousness.
Did you gag?